so to the final of the men's coxed fours. 3 of the 4 men who won the coxed fours for Great Britain a year ago, having graduated to the British four, which was so impressive 24 hours ago in retaining that title. What now for the British? We'll get to them in a moment. This is Croatia, who were 9th last year. They're in lane number 1. Then in lane number 2, this is Great Britain, coached by Rusty Williams. All of these men took gold at under 23 level earlier in the season. So it's a big old heavy boat to move along, Dan.
Yes, it's a big man's event, this. The United States crew there, mostly under 23 athletes. Jason Flickinger just out of college. But here we've got Italy going away very hard. Hard to get a boat like this moving with a cox lying down in the boat. But once they get it going, there's a lot of momentum, and the boat moves very, very effectively, runs nicely between the strokes. We've got Romania closest to us, just out of the picture, who've taken the early lead, and France there, just about in second place in these first few strokes.
So Romania at the bottom of the picture, then 2 from the bottom are the United States, then France, then 3 from the top of the picture. You can see Italy, Great Britain, and then Croatia right on the far side.
Well, there you have Romania, always a high-rating crew. They love working very, very high, between 40 and 42 strokes a minute. That's the way they row their coxed fours. That's the way they row their coxed pairs. That's how they've been rowing there. 8 as well, high rating, sprinting all the way. For the moment, it's top of the picture that's giving them the biggest problem. Crew from Croatia in lane 1.
Yeah, the man in the stroke seat, Marko Dragicevic, setting the rhythm. Marko Rusev sitting behind him, picking it up now as they come to the end of the first quarter. Just looking at the line of boys there, and it does look just about as if they're in the lead. Very close to Romania, although I had Croatia ahead of them, with Italy certainly in 3rd place. The others are all pretty close though, Dan.
Yep, very little in it, very little in it. And it's usually really the last 500 or so where the crews really open up and they sprint for the line. But Romania now under pressure again as well from Italy. Italy moving very nicely indeed. Lots of length there in their stroke. And there's Dan Ouseley stroking the British boat, looking very comfortable, very relaxed. They are under 23 champions, and they've made the step up here just a month later to senior level, and it's pretty good to be here in the pack and with a chance of a bronze medal. But it's the Italians who are out in front, Romania and Croatia the leading 3 crews.
Yes, they're not anywhere near bronze medal at the moment, the British. They've got an awful lot of work to do. Croatia, top of the picture, then Italy, then closest to you, Romania. That's the 1, 2, 3. Then British. The British are sort of vying at the moment with France for 4th place, and then just at the back at the moment, the Americans, who are last of all. They're in the foreground of your picture now.
There's the bow of the British boat, the blue boat there, back in 4th place. And they're coming up to the 1,000-meter mark, and it's Croatia who really have taken up the running, looking very good out on the far side. But France trying to peg them back. With 1,000 meters to go.
Yes, Croatia much the quickest through that quarter, 1:32.42, being chased on there by the Italians, and also Great Britain, actually, Dan. Great Britain made a bit of progress during that second 500, 1:32.89, so just keeping themselves a little closer to the race pace. But it is Croatia who are out there. Romania just dropping a little bit back now, and the pace is really on the far side, and so far we haven't seen very much of the French again. I wonder whether this is going to be the old traditional last gasp charge.
Well, Henry Adams in the British boat there, he's only 20 years old. He hasn't lost a race yet. He's won 5 medals, junior level and under 23 level, and he always comes home with a medal. So I just wonder what he's going to be able to do this time. Same thing actually with Alexander Partridge. He's won 4, and they're only young boys, 21. But here they are now, squeezing into the reckoning, but it's a tough call. Croatia out in front, Italy really moving, and France coming through.
Yes, France have moved up into 4th place. Great Britain dropped back to 5th at the moment. Romania on the near side seem to have at least established themselves in the fight for the bronze medal, but you can see the 2 bows there, 3 and 4. That was Italy and France. France, though, still haven't really done anything to speak of in this race. Coming now with 500 metres to go, and it is Croatia on the far side ahead of Italy. Great Britain are not there. Again, the caption's wrong, don't worry. But Great Britain are not without an opportunity to get a medal, but they are still back in 4th place. And here it is, bottom of the picture, Romania. Then moving up, it's France now getting into the action now. Then 3 from the bottom of the picture, Italy, and right at the top there are Croatia. And Great Britain are in the picture in 5th place at the moment, Dan.
Yeah, but right out of it, I mean, there's no chance for them to get back into the medals here. Romania beginning to fall back, but the British crew really 3/4 of a length down with so little river left. Be very, very tough for them to get back on terms. It does look now, though, France seems to have just edged in front of Croatia. Croatia beginning to slip back. Italy putting it France under pressure, and here they go. It's France out in front. It's just a little bit behind them, Italy. Croatia being pulled back a bit by Great Britain, but they're going to run out of river.
Yes, it's Italy at the moment who've still got the advantage. Look at the line of boys. The French haven't quite got there yet. Croatia, who put in a fantastic burst during the third 500, seem to be paying for it now. Now the French are coming on. Now I'd say, Dan, that the French were in the lead from the Italians now, and they're moving through. So Chiraqui for France, the man in the stroke seat, is getting his crew up there. And look at the British, my goodness gracious me, on the far side there. Croatia are fading and Britain are coming, and they go across the line. France, Italy, and who gets there? Can't tell. The line deserted us, and we just have to wait. That was very, very close. It was a question, really, Dan, of Croatia running out of gas and the Brits just keeping the pace going. But no doubt that France have defeated Italy. But who has got the bronze medal?
Well, that was a fine bit of pacing there from France. Didn't they just squeeze up there?
Have a look at this. At the end, they're over a quarter of a length ahead of the Italians now. The blue boat is Great Britain. On the far side, it's Croatia. Oh, it's the British! The British have got it on the final stroke, and Peter Rudge is delighted. And the British youngsters have held on to their record of always getting a medal. But it's a typical flying finish from the French, which this time came off. From 4th to 1st in the final quarter, 1:29.85. So the end of another wonderful week.